Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. We're extremely excited about the new class and the new additions, and want to thank you for coming. We kind of started this a couple years ago. We had the night function, you remember, and then we had the noon press conference, but we didn't know a couple years ago how many would actually sign the first time and then how many would sign second time. Now that there's two signing days, the third Wednesday in December and then the first Wednesday in February. So to have kind of a joint deal, we really appreciate you coming. As John said, just going to go through real quickly and take some questions because I know we appreciate the media being here, and I know they have some other obligations that have to move on. Once that happens, then we'll actually put on the highlight presentation and show you 3 or 4 clips of each of the players. But we had 15 that did sign as of right now. It is fluid. We may who knows? We anticipate possibly by the end of the week maybe having 1 or 2 more, and then we'll kind of move on from there. But it puts a pretty good dent in what we were able to sign this year. We were able to do today, and we're really excited about that. But we signed people from all positions, as you can see. I'll let you go through that. And I guess the most obvious thing moving ahead as a program, we addressed the quarterback issue, which give Coach Kubik a lot of credit. We knew this day was coming. That's with Caleb Evans and J.T. Jackson both being seniors, and we are excited to have Kobe Suits back, but we feel like we addressed that. We were able to get the guy that we wanted out of junior college in Jeremy Hunt because he has a couple years of playing experience, and we were also able to sign 2 freshmen in Garrett Common, who we're really excited about getting in here, and also Hayes Crockett, both local kids that we anticipate both of them enrolling early in January here. So we have the ability to have all of our quarterbacks in the room starting in January, moving forward to the fall, so that was important as well. So any questions on the signing class first from the media? We think it's huge, and as you mentioned, I mean, Garrett will have to rehab, but still he'll have the opportunity to be able to come into the meeting time that we're allowed to have pre-spring, and then he will be in there every day for spring training, during installation, during the evaluation of film, and of course, obviously Hayes being here as well. But I think it's really good, and we think it's really crucial to get in here and have that first spring. And there's nothing like being able to go through spring, in our opinion, because it's slower. It's the pace of spring ball slower. You install, there's the install's a little bit quicker because you really don't have a lot of new players. And if you can get guys in, I mean, there's a reason why, if you look at the top programs in the country, lots of times they won't take them unless they can come in January. So we think it's big, and it gives Coach Kubik an opportunity to start now in January 13th, whenever we start our second semester, and we just feel like it'll just get the quarterback room that much more ahead leading towards the fall. Well, no doubt. Both very talented young men, both really good students. Both come from really good programs in addition to being local. I mean, you're looking at, state championship appearances for both kids, as the starter, playing and just coming from really successful programs and coming from really well-coached programs. And, no, there's no question. I mean, it's a home run on all fronts for us. I mean, like I said, in addition to being local, but their talent, their skill set, size, speed, I mean, guys, and then you look at what they've been able to do in the classroom and all, so it's just all good when it comes to all of that.
Looking at the class, too, you got 3 defensive linemen right now, may not be done. You got some wideouts, some bigger wideouts, too, that, you did not necessarily have last year. You feel like you've addressed kind of needs in those areas as well?
We have. I mean, when you look at, first off, I mean, we were able to get Kobe Cavill, which we love. I mean, he has the ability to, take short plays and turn them into long plays, and also in the return game we think is important. Jamil, he's at least 6'3". I mean, he might be taller even when you look at him, and we're fortunate enough to be able to see him at some camps and be able to see him, really operate. He played in a very successful program, but they didn't throw it a lot, and it was one of those deals where we're really fortunate enough to be able to see him in camps. But we think his ceiling is just really, really high ceiling in terms of what he'll be able to do. And that's the only two that I can comment on right now, by the way. So I know you said receivers, so. You were trying to get me there, weren't you?
Hey. Good though, Coach Brown.
All right.